It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll get to see the Eagles' creative quarterback. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the...
We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And we're underway here in South Philly. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. They're led out by the last pick in the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
They'll send him over to the left. On second down, Purdy. Quick throw here is complete. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle. They'll come up on a second down and 8. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Purdy now on second down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35. In motion, it's Waddle. Back to throw.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. In motion, Reed. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Touchdown, Eagles. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
The Seahawks offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 1st and 10 for Purdy. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Komet. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Now a run on 1st down. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They'll try to hit him with a screen. Good pickup of 16 on that screen play and a first down. Purdy. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd down, 3 to go. Again in the air for Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get the football at their own 23. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. He'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Now they'll set up to throw. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. Here's 2nd and 6. In motion, Reed. They'll look to throw yet again. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. His throw left side is complete. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll let it go deep left sideline. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. Tight end going in motion here. Here's a first carry for their running back. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. Let's go. Throwing now on 3rd and long. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The Seahawks offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Purdy now, he'll throw on first down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Julian Love, the former Notre Dame star, with the good coverage, and he's able to knock that one away. They motion a receiver right. 3rd down. Purdy. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long, The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. In motion, Reed. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down. Back to throw. Down the left sideline. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. In motion, it's Waddle. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Eagles add on 1 more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. This taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. And in motion is Brown. Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And that one shut down right away. Good pressure on the backside. The defense stops him for no gain. They send a receiver in motion left. On 2nd down, Purdy. To the left side, it's caught by Brown. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line. Purdy now on 2nd down. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll go right and find his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Up the middle they go. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the 1st down. Receiver in motion, headed left. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. He'll go play action. Purdy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's a short throw caught by Komet. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Sanders' kick is good. And the Seahawks are on the board now here in this 2nd quarter.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Here's 1st and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Slot man in motion right. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. He'll drop to throw. Finding room at midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down. Back to the air one more time. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll look to throw again. This one is caught by Reed. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. They'll look to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete. They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. In motion, it's Waddle. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Eagles. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Receiver in motion, going right. 1st and 10 for Purdy. This one into the hands of Brown. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. And for the 3rd time in this 1st half, he's been intercepted. And he is going to score! A pick 6 for the touchdown. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Eagles are able to extend the lead. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Seahawks offense and their running back set to go once more. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the 1st half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Throwing on second down is Purdy. Now a quick throw taken in by Brown. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. To throw on first down is Purdy. Quickly to the outside and complete. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down. Throwing again is Purdy. He keeps it himself. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides. On second down, Purdy. This one complete to Watkins. You don't need much. It is third and inches. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. They'll go play action with Purdy. Oh, the blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes. So we've reached halftime here in South Philly, and both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Eagles offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to take a shot down the field. It'll be taken down when it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here, they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
We'll try again. It's second and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give him 8 on that carry. Now a 3rd and 2. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 3. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll try to run this one in. And he will dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Brock Purdy headed back on the field for their next possession. And the turnovers have really been the story here. Take you back through the actually the lowlights in this one. Not a lot of positives when you have a 3-interception game under pressure all game long. The secondary feasting on his passes. Purdy on first down. Toss right side to the tight end, Komet. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And, man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Still 3rd down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. A dive and a catch. Incredible. 16 yards on the game and a quick first down. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Now a handoff running right. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Holding offense.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. Over the middle, that's Komet.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
3rd and 6. Throwing again is Purdy. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Demario Davis. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field. And this offense is lucky this didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. And as we look back now, Greg, at how we got here, we got a ton of highlights of the offense so far. In particular, great passing.
Yeah, and if you want to score points in the NFL, Mike, there's no secret. You've got to do it primarily through the air. And with 3 touchdowns here so far, that's exactly what we've seen.
And he will score again. Touchdown, Eagles. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. And make it 3 touchdowns now. Remember, he caught the one earlier. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And, Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air, and that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. Interesting point here, Greg. This is one of those where, put me in the mind of the play caller. Are you thinking just keep the ball on the ground right now?
I think it's hard. I think a lot of it has to do with how much confidence do you have that he can work himself through it, because as the turnovers continue to stack up, your biggest fear is that the confidence breaks down. So a lot of this is really just how well do you understand, what kind of relationship do you have with your quarterback. If you think you can get him through it, keep putting the ball in his hands. If you think he's done for the day, you got a big question you got to answer, whether he should even be in the game.
Purdy now on second down. To the left side, it's caught by Brown. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Seahawks. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Makes the score Eagles 44, Seahawks 10.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they'll try to keep it going. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down. In motion, Reed. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
It's first down, and they'll run. And he'll work his way down inside the 30. Shooing off 7 yards on that one. Second down and 3. Back to throw. Yeah! Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
He'll look to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready for this next possession. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. And in motion is Brown. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Third and a yard. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy. Open man, left side, he's got it. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. Nothing fancy there, short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Quick throw, taken in, and they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 1st and 10. Again in the air for Purdy. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. 3rd and short. Here's Purdy. That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Purdy. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And he'll work his way down inside the 30. Shooing off 7 yards on that one. They've converted twice on 3rd down on this drive. Now facing 3rd and 3. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This a 46-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks will cut into that lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Eagles offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. 2nd and 7. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. In motion, it's Waddle. He'll try to get this one on the ground. And this is going to be an Eagles 1st down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They face 2nd down and 7. Handoff here, up the middle. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll throw out of the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. They'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get back to work. This will begin at their own 13-yard line, so work to do starting with this 1st and 10. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll be 2nd down. And in motion is Brown. Purdy now on 2nd down. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to the air again is Purdy. Toss right side to the tight end, Komet.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
He'll go right back to Komet. He's got it again. And he'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. They'll throw again with Purdy. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They'll put a receiver in motion right. Back to the air is Purdy. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing again is Purdy. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Watkins motioning over. Throwing again is Purdy. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. Here's Purdy again. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Brock Purdy. Touchdown, Seattle. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Seahawks 20.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The drive will start on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Now give on the ground. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
On the ground they go. And he'll take this one up to about the 34-yard line.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Here comes the Eagles punt team. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. So it's a win here for the Eagles. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. And as a result, they're going to come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South Philly.